I have been in this place where it has felt as if there's no way for me to convey my unique experience moving through this life and the little moments of appreciation that I have, the little details that I notice in homes or in nature or in other people or in myself. It has felt like I've been getting closer and closer and closer and more intimate to my own life experience. Then there's YouTube, and then there's my YouTube channel and vlogging and documenting. And the reality is through this 10-year extravaganza of documenting my life on here, my growth journey on here, I have done it in such a raw way, and I have never really gotten into cinematography, videography, how to use a camera properly, or audio or lighting. I always just will kind of lean on the natural lighting of where I am. I've been feeling into that recently, and there's kind of this part like brewing or ignited within me that really does yearn to convey the art of how I view life and how I experience just like the tiniest little nuanced detail of things. I'm feeling the draw to bridge that from my reality to your reality. I don't know exactly what that journey looks like. Definitely not feeling called to like go black or white, like do a 180-degree turn and like go to school or deep dive studying. It's just something that I'm noticing within myself. It's like this sprout is growing, and it's something that I am ready to start tending to. When I make matcha for myself, this isn't a mug, but it's cold, by the way. There's like this sweet spot between right when it is made and there's like the perfect level of frothiness, and then you let it sit too long and it will like get all bubbly, and then you let it sit way too long and it starts to turn this like deep, murky, swampy green. And so there are stages of development of matcha. You gotta catch it at the right stage. Is starting to rain, just little sprinkles. There's a lot of gray clouds behind me, which I had a feeling this might happen. I don't think my camera is supposed to be out in the rain, but there's still blue skies ahead, and there's this really special spot at the end of the road that I want to show you. So we're gonna keep on going. Okay, see, this is where there's a part of me that does want to learn how to do video things properly, because I feel like this road would be the coolest road to do, to set off a drone on and get the aerial view of me running straight down this road, because there's kind of like these waves in it, and I can get a shot of me running. But I can't get that full perspective of like how spectacular this road is and the scene that's happening right now. Here is a perfect example of how things can go overlooked. But if you are present with your environment, you will see these sweet little gems. So tiny. My goodness gracious. You are so beautiful. Hi. Hello there. Something that I learned about these little guys is that they are here to teach us attunement. What I mean by this is I could just have no care and just be like, oh, look at these plants. And they immediately close up. You see that? No care. Immediately close up. However, if I come over here and I connect with these guys, and I just gently touch, gently touch, gently touch. They don't close up, but then if I'm careless, immediately close up. I thought that's just like the sweetest little teaching from these guys. Gently touch. Okay, you guys, this is my favorite tree on planet Earth. This is called a rainbow eucalyptus tree. I can't zoom in any closer, but you can definitely see the rainbow in the trunk here. It's so magical. Whew, I got caught in the rain. And I ran my way back. My whole camera is wet, but I think it's okay. There's certain things that happen where fear could come in as like the go-to, or it's like there's certain things that will happen and then I feel like societal's way of responding to something or reacting to something is like fear and kind of like, oh no, like what do I do, freaking out, da da da. And this is one of those examples. My sweet little camera wet. However, I have this thing where it's like immediately my go-to is like, it's okay. It's okay. I have this trust and belief that I am so protected and my whole life experience is protected and safe from things that could go wrong. And that doesn't mean there's not challenges that I experience and hardships and struggles. There is, I'm human, but I have this dominant way of relating to it that's like, all is well, it's okay. Like this isn't gonna break, nothing's gonna go wrong, and And then if it does, well, then we conquer that. And then we have a synchronistic experience with the person who helps us fix the camera, you know? So yeah, I feel like that way of relating to life has given me so much peace. It's like the default is peace. And if I'm being totally honest, I also have this thing where I'm like, oh, the fairies are taking care of it. Like, there's no broken camera. Like, our camera won't be broken. The fairies are here. Releasing anything that is not mine from my field, clearing away distractions, density, anything that does not serve my being. Clearing away, sending it back to where it belongs, clearing my space. Extending my bubble through all directions. Creating space for me to be, for my essence to be here, for my presence to be here. Knowing that I don't need to be perfect in order to connect with people. And also recognizing myself for carving out these few minutes to cultivate more safety and ground and care within myself. Okay, let's put on our Hawaii playlist.
If you could see your sadness wrapped around a frame, would you see yourself? Someone that you used to be before you was buried in responsibility.
So peaceful. Coqui frogs are starting. Whenever I shower and don't wash my hair, I put it in the scrunchie because I find that if I put it in like a normal hair tie, it gets major dents and it's just not what we're going for. Also, I just shaped my fingernails. Oh, Luke is pinging me. We're supposed to chat. I get a lot of questions about how I shape my nails. Let's see if I can put them in focus for you. And it's quite a intentional and meditative process for me. But I do like a little clip of each of the sides, and then I just round them at the top. Also, it is time for our blue blockers. I will leave the link for the brand Raw Optics, where I get these from, down in the video description. And on that note, I'm gonna go find myself a snack. So that is what it looks like for me in the evenings, which I think is so much more peaceful than that. That would be a good idea for me to record a video, and if I just like tape one of these, well, these are really nice glasses, so I'm not gonna do that with these, but if I were to tape a lens so that when it's nighttime, I'm wearing my glasses and it's like you're wearing your glasses too. Anyway, I am trying to see what type of food I can make for dinner. By the way, these are taro burgers. Also, I got this Caesar dressing, locally made, which is so good, and I've just been like waiting for something to put it on. And if I'm being totally honest, I have also started forking it out. That's why I'm really committed to making these burgers work, because the only other option I have is a hot dog. That's what we're working with tonight. Let's get started. It is. I have this amazing avocado that I'm going to use tomorrow morning for avocado toast. I have this gluten-free bread, and I think there's plenty if I wanted to put this taro burger on a sandwich with a Caesar dressing. Is that totally gross? Should I do no bread? I wish I could insert a poll right here. Comment down below. Let me know what you would do. We have all of the makings. This feels like so... I need to taste it. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be so good. I'm a sauce lover, so we're gonna do a lot of that. Nice. I probably should have put this on the bread. Now we have our tomatoes. And then I have a pretty thin slice of avocado. Okay, that way it won't just slip off. Here we have it, a little sandwich that is probably going to be so much better than just the patty and the sauce. Should we do a taste test? Whoa, it's a little messy. Oh. That's really good. Silo? Oh my gosh. Silo. Silo, where's your mom? Oh my gosh, where's your mom? Silo Nelson? Are you a good boy?
I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. I know that you are having trouble believing right now that everything is gonna be.
I just got off a call with a candidate for documenting my next retreat, which is, I think, 1 week from today or 1 week from tomorrow. I'm so committed to being so intentional through this process because it's a refinement to find the right person. So far, I've narrowed it down to 3 women. They're all such great options and candidates in different ways, very different ways. And so I'm feeling into like who's going to be the best person in the space to really flow with our activities and flow with the group and not be too imposing, but be able to really like move with what we're doing. But then I'm also looking for someone with a certain experience and a certain style, and their energy in the group matters. I'm about to go sit outside in the sun for a little longer, and I'm going to narrow it down to the final person and then share with the other 2 that not this time, but maybe in the future, and then share. It's like this retreat, I'm not looking for like a whole grand professional documentation. I'm also looking for a step up than just social media content. So I'm looking for some really well-produced reels that also have this casual personal feel to them, and then also some vlog footage, because for me, I always have the intention of creating this epic retreat vlog, but it's a lot for me to do while being present with everyone and facilitating and holding it all. So I can do some clips on my own, but to just have another person who's helping with that, like when we have group adventure, somebody else who's filming. And it's cool because then you get just a different perspective. Yes, that is all for now. Goodbye.